to another Oakland Athletics franchise where we do have Marshall Conway. He's a little bit shaken up. I believe he is day-to-day with an injury. He got injured in the last one. We do have Cole Irving on the mound today against Jordan Lyles. Dropped the last game to the Orioles 6-2 after an Allie Rushman grand slam to basically win it. Christian Batchel gets to start out in center field. I'm going to bat him second. It's probably... Nah, it's not even stupid. I'm going to bat McKinney third. Then Chad Pinder out in left field can be replaced there by Piscotti, and we'll roll out with that type of lineup. Yes. I'm going to keep Sean Murphy, and he has to get hot eventually. So Jordan Lyles on the mound. We'll cover it, as well as Cole Irvin. For us, Orioles won their third game. This one was against us. It's probably going to be a quick hour and a half, 2 hour stream, maybe, just get to the end of the season. 6-12 Orioles, or 6-12 A's. 3-13 Orioles. Cole Irving on the mound. 2-0 record in 3 starts with 3.38 ERA, 19 hits, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, however. Leading off Ramon Urias with a 1.97. As the lefty gets us underway, and Urias will ground this one out. Albert Pujols with a simple ground out there. Taking a look here at the Baltimore Orioles starting lineup, they do have Colton Cowser in at third base, Mullins center, Moncalsi first, Mancini DH, Santander right, Hayes left, Speedy Mateo at second base, and Jacob Nottingham catching. The last 10 games, they have a 282 batting average as a team working a 1-2-1 count. Now it's Colton Cowser. He's going to swing miss on the 4-seam count 1-2. 6-12 A's, 4th place in the AL West. Only team worse than them in the AL West is the Seattle Mariners. That would be as expected, as Cowser is going to ground this one out. That is Tony Kemp tallying the second out of the inning. Cedric Mullins now batting a 2.58, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He won the Silver Slugger Award for his position last year. The 2-2 count now from Irving to Mullins. He's going to foul this one out. Mullins winning the Silver Slugger. I mean, he batted 30 bombs last year in 291. Filthy stats coming from the Orioles center fielder. 258 right now this year. So he's going to nail this one. Andrus makes the grab out at short. We'll now head bottom first. We're leading our pitching on the mound is Jordan Lyles. He's 0 for 3 with a 5.28, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 20 hits, and a 1.43 whip. Leading off here is Elvis Andrus batting 276. As Andrus will foul off that 4-seam count, will be 2-2. Pitch now here from Lyles to Andrus. Andrus going to line this one out into left, and that'll drop easily for a base hit. So lead-off base hit for the A's. They were able to tally a few hits. Just the story of this year has been leaving runners in scoring positions. This will bring up a 3-1 count now here for Tony Kemp, batting 203 on the year, as Kemp will rock this one out to deep right field, where it is off for the wall and gone. An early 2-run shot there for Tony Kemp. 2 batters in. Holy Toledo, 393-foot bomb, 94 mile per hour exit velocity. As Billy McKinney is now up after Tony Kemp launched a 2-run shot, and is a full count here on Jordan Lyles. Now 6.46 ERA for Jordan Lyles. Batting 275 is McKinney. On the 3-2 count, McKinney will launch this one perfect, but a big play out there by the third base. McKinney has cooled down a little bit, but still really, really good. Another full count here for Jordan Lyles pitching here to Seth Brown, the power hitting right fielder. He might have just launched this one deep as well. It's at the warning track, just shy of the 330 wall. That would have been crazy. 2 A's going deep. Something hasn't really been used to it. Sean Murphy is up. He's hitting 194 this year with 1 home run. and 4 RBIs. 1-1 count now. Murphy will take that one slider there for ball count 2-1. Count 2-1. Murphy takes that high four seam there for ball count 3-1. Pujols is batting at 250. He's on deck as Murphy's going to foul off that four seam. Another full count here working against Lyles. This will be his 24th pitch of the inning. So he's really, really working him. At least. And Murphy will go down swinging, much like he has all year. A's do take an early 2-0 lead, though, after the home run shot from Tony Kemp. Ryan Mountcastle on deck batting at 258. He does have 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, 1-1 count now. Cole Irving to Ryan Mountcastle make that 2-1 as he misses the high four seam high. Mountcastle in the last game went 1 for 5 with a single in the Orioles 6-2 win over the A's. Make that 2-2 count. Darryl Parker is behind the mound as Irving blows one by Mountcastle for the strikeout. This will now bring up Trey Mancini rank 254. He does have 5 RBIs, 16 hits. Still looking for his first shot. 1-1 count. Irving's going to throw this one low. This one's fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Castellanos picked up 5 RBIs in the Phillies win over the Rockies. This one will be high and hit into the outfield. I don't think Seth Brown's going to make it over. He does not. Count is 1-2. Sinker now is thrown. This one is fouled off. Count 1-2. 1-2 count now. Irving to Mancini. The pitch is high. Misses. Count 2-2. This one is swung on. Kemp grounds. There's the out. Anthony Santana now batting 208, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Full count now here from Irving to Santander. This one is hit deep. It is going to be off the wall. Piscotty throwing this one in. Andrus throwing this one over to second. He's in there safely. And a double there for Santana keeps this one alive. Now up is Austin Hayes batting 130. Hayes will send this one deep to center, but Christian Pache getting the start over Mariano out there in center gets the job done. Albert Pujols now up batting 250 on the year, 4 home runs, 6 RBIs for the old slugger. 1-2 count. Pujols will take that slider there for ball count 2-2. Pujols is obviously sitting at 42 years of age, playing potentially his last MLB season. This one with the A's, spent time with the Cardinals as he strikes out Cardinals, Dodgers, and Angels. Pujols gets that one absolutely blown by him. This will bring up Sheldon Neuse batting 180. 1 home run, 1 RBI. This one's taken low for a ball count 2-1. One thing the A's do well is work pitchers. That is one thing I will admit. 32nd pitch here. Neuse swings and misses completely on that slider. I mean, that was just really a bad pitch. As Neuse will get a hold of this one. Should be caught out in center by Mullins. Yeah. Mullins with a ton of speed comes up underneath that to make that play. Just bring up Christian Pache batting 133 with 1 home run and 1 RBI. It's not the best hitter in the world. He takes that slider there for a strike. Count 1-2. More so he's going to be getting a drink. But anyway. Count 1-2. Pache will foul off that 4 seam. Stay alive. Count 1-2 again. Pache will hit this one, caught out into shortstop, end of the inning. Jorge Mateo batting 404, 3 home runs and 5 RBIs is up. Mateo he's having a great year, so he's going to hit this one. Seth Brown underneath it. From Jacob Nottingham batting 222. Cole Irving pitching it. Nottingham will hit this one just foul. So round is not going to get there. Not that speed even outfield is Oakland. It's also very deep. Playing in a football stadium, really. But anyway, 1-2 count. Obviously, Raiders now in Vegas. That circle change goes for ball count turn 2. Irvin throwing his 40th pitch of the game here, top 3. That one circle change just breaks the corner there for a strike for the second out. Let's bring up Ramon Urias now. Working a 1-1 count here early. Irvin with the pitch, misses the 4-seam, but it counts for a strike. Looked like that call there based off the sign was high. Went completely, though. That circle change looks like Hunkin Christian Pache get there out in deep left center. He does. Pache is the one speedster out there. As this will bring up Stephen Piscotty back 204, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Piscotty running left field. Day 1-1 count out here against Jordan Lyles. He's going to swing and miss on the high 4-seam. Got him. 2 bite. 41st pitch here from Jordan Lyles. This one's taken for high 4-seam for a ball count 2-2. Good eye there. Stephen Howard say as well as Gurriel. That one's fouled off by Piscotty. Count 2-2 was late on that one. Hit it more so just to stay alive. As Piscotty hits that one once again to stay alive just late. Count 2-2. Allows now 44th pitch, gets Piscotty swinging and missing. So that one bites. Let's bring up Elvis Andrus now, 2-2 count. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got the party started with a single. Don't really want to say party because it's only 2 runs, but they get on with a single. How's that 4-seam off? Lyles with the 49th pitch. Andrus takes. Count 3-2. Andrus batting 288 on the year, 1 home run, 3 RBIs still. Obviously mainly leadoff hitter, except for when it's lefties, and he typically bats 9th, as he'll foul off that 12-6 curve to stay alive. Count 3-2. Really working him. 51st pitch here from Lyles. Andrus going to pop this one up. Starts to kind of slam down his bat. Andrus will stay at first, but it is caught, so he will be out. Tony Kemp lost a 2-run shot early. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs on the year now. Obviously, he had 1 in 6 earlier. He is set to bat here. Kemp misses the 12-6 curve. That one hung. If he got it on time, potentially another shot. 1-2 count. As that one is going to be thrown at Kemp and hit Kemp. Thinking it might have just lost control. Don't think he meant to throw that at Kemp. Either way, it hit Kemp. This will bring up a guy who has slashed the baseball really well early in the year. Has kind of started to cool off, and Billy McKinney does have 7 home runs and 15 RBIs. 1-2 count now here to Billy. McKinney, he just fouls off that slider to stay alive. Thought he might have missed that one. Would have sucked. 1-2 count. Lyles with the pitch. Hit it. It probably will be caught out in center, but at least it was not a strikeout. Billy McKinney. Hauser, Mullins, and Mount Castle. Irving on the 2-2 pitch to Hauser. He then pops this one up. Sean Murphy playing it just a tad bit in foul territory, makes the play. Cedric Mullins now. 0 for 1 on the day. He's working a 1-1 count. That'll be taken for ball count 2-1. Slider caught out, fouled off, count 2-2. It would have probably been 2-2 anyway, even if he didn't foul it off. That slider completely hangs, count 3-2. Then got it hung out of the zone. Slider just fouled. Cedric Mullins. Count 3-2 now. Irvin going back with the fastball. This will be tipped and flew out to left. Stephen Scotty underneath it. Brian Montgomery 0 for 1 on the day. 1-1 count. Irving pitch. Pujols makes the play. Over there at first, he'll flip it over to Cole Irving. This will bring up Seth Brown, working a 2-1 count now on Jordan Lyles. Now a 3-1 count. Lyles to Brown. Big base hit right past the shift. This will bring up a 2-1 count. Deshaun Murphy has not hit well whatsoever this year. Honestly, has been pretty much a liability. That's Murphy's going to foul that 4-seam off. Count 2-2. Murphy takes that slider, count 3-2. Murphy's batting 189 with only 1 home run for our guys. He really is not getting anything started. I forgot one at 19 strikeouts to 7 walks. And Murphy will foul off that 4-seam once again. Count remains 3-2. Mets win again. Scherzer gets a full 9. Cubs Rays tied at 5 in the 10th. The 3-2 pitch here from Lyles to Murphy once again fouled off. So Murphy at least working Lyles. So this will be the 9th pitch. Pirates Brewers. Pirates won, I believe 11-2. Might have been 11-3. Can't really see that on my TV. Either way, Pirates won as Murphy will line a hit there. Brown will hold at second. So another single moving up Brown and Murphy for the 6-hole hitter. This will be Albert Pujols working a 3-1 count. Pujols definitely has power to go deep. Maybe not so much against righties as if this was like a Keegan Aitken lefty. But still, pretty good power hitter in general for Albert Pujols as he fouls that one off, count 3-2. And Pujols will hit this one for a double play, which means you're now 2 outs away, or 1 out away. This one will bring up Sheldon Noyce now. 0 for 1 on the day. All he really needs is put this ball in play and get it down for a hit. As this will not be that, almost caught actually by Anthony Santander out in right. All this really needs is, like I said, to be a base hit. This will bring in a run, and it won't even be that he swings and misses a high fastball. I got him. Trey Mancini now leading off here against Cole Irving to start the 5th. This one's fouled off. A's definitely want a little bit more run support to do what they do for the majority of the season, that is leave runners on. So this will be grounded. Kemp out. Throw over to Pujols. Anthony Santander now up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Big double earlier. Irving throws that 4-seam for a ball. Only hit on the day for Baltimore. Currently being 1 hit by Cole Irvin as Santana launched this one deep out into right field. Brown, it goes off the wall. Pache's going to haul this one in. Brown tried to jump and grab it, but Anthony Santander rocks yet another double on the day for the 2nd hit. Andrus makes the play at short. Does not throw it over in time, though, so Hayes gets on. This will bring up a double play ball here for Jorge Mateo, who's hitting really good this year. Andrus will get 1, and they are able to turn 2 on the speedy Jorge Mateo. So Oakland gets out of that inning after allowing 2 hits to spray on Christian Pache, 2 for 16 this year, batting 125 with only a home run and an RBI. Jordan Lyles to pitch here, 1-1 count. And Pache will rip this one down the third baseline with foul. Bringing up a 1-2 count. Pache fouling this four-seam off as well. Count will remain 1-2. Angels off on the Astros 8-2. Big matchup there in the AL West. Pache also fouls this off. Count still 1-2. Staying alive. Pache is really hanging on to here as he will hit this one and it will drop for a base hit. The speedy Christian Patch is on. Let's bring up Stephen Piscotty, working a 2-1 count. And Piscotty will get on with the base hit. The third baseman dove and knocked this one down, and Piscotty is on there with the base hit. So runners now on first and second for Elvis Andrus. 1-2 count to Andrus, batting .283. He's going to take this one low, count 2-2. Rays Cubs in the 11th. Rays have an 8-6 lead now in the 11th. And Elvis Andrus will launch this one to left field, where it is caught for the first out. This bring up Tony Kemp. Jordan Lyles comes out. Jorge Lopez comes in 21 innings, has 3.86 in 9 games, 9 strikeouts, 10 walks. That's Tony Kemp here, up working a 1-1 count. I had to swing at that because we stole, and I did not mean to steal. Kemp is going to foul off that circle once again, count 1-2. And this will hit Kemp once again. Kemp hit again on the back. This will bring up Billy McKinney in a big spot for a hit. Bases are loaded here for Billy McKinney. He's going to swing and miss there on the sinker, count 1-2. Leads the A's in home runs as well with 7, but has cooled off a ton since the beginning of the year. As Billy McKinney fouls off the sinker, that would have been a huge hit for Billy McKinney just early on that as well, so he's underneath it. This will be taken there for a ball, count 2-2. Good eye there from Billy McKinney. Oh, McKinney gets him on the curveball. Good pitch there from Jorge Lopez. This will bring up Seth Brown, 1-2 count. A good pitch from Jorge. Now the 2-2 count now to Seth Brown. That's taken there for a ball, count 3-2. See if the A's can walk in a run. Brown is going to get this one past the shift. And the bases will remain loaded. This is a 3-0 lead. Probably could have been home safe too. But they will at least bring in one, as this will bring up Sean Murphy, 1-1 count. Murphy has not been hitting well all season, and he will get this one through. Going home now is 1. There is 2. Oakland takes a 5-0 lead as they're opening it up on Jorge Lopez. This will bring up Albert Pujols now with runners on first and second. 1-1 count. As Pujols fell off that sinker, count 1-2. That was below. It dropped a lot more than I thought. Pujols holds off on the curve. Count 2-2. 684 bombs on the year for Pujols. 3-2 count. Sheldon Noyes on deck. That's Pujols going to fall off that sinker to remain alive. Pujols takes that sinker outside and it will be a ball for us. He gets on base. He'll bring up Sheldon Noyes, 1-1 count. Don't know if this is a guy you want up. Probably wasn't. This is going to be blooped. It will be caught. That'll end the inning. Sheldon Noyes ending the inning. This will bring up Jacob Nottingham, 0-for-1 on the day. 1-1 count to Nottingham. He will ground this one to Tony Kemp, and Kemp will get the first out. So big 5-0 lead for the A's. Oakland needing a strong game out of Their starting pitcher is currently at 75 through 5.1. Let's bring up 3-2 count after the four-seam was fouled off by Ramon Urias. Full count pitch. Urias grounds. Andrus makes the play. Throw over to first. Got him. 2 down. 1 more away in the 6th here. 1-1 count here to Colton Krauser. The sinker is going to hang. Tony Kemp makes the play at second. Over to Pujols. Final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 inning there for Cole Irvin, who's pitching good outing. This will bring up Christian Pache, 3 for 17 on the year, batting 176. Obviously, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Still just had the solo shot earlier in the season. 1-2 count now. As Jorge Lopez is going to fire this one for a ball count 2-2. Pache is an international prospect signed out of the DR to Atlanta. Was once considered a top prospect as that curveball got him. Was once considered a top prospect. Kind of fizzled out of the scene. 1-1 count now. Stephen Piscotty. 2-1. He kind of fizzled out of the scene. Trying to find a home here in Oakland. More of a backup role. Count 2-1. Piscotty holds. Count 3-1. But is filling in for Ramon Laureano as Andrus is on deck. Piscotty, broken bat. That's not ideal. Big pickup there by Lopez to throw it over to first base there for the second out. This will bring up Elvis Andrus, 1 for 3 on the day. Batting 279, see if he can get that average back over to 80. And I don't think he can. It's going to be caught out left field, yeah. Decent pop there from Andrus, just good positioning out in right field. This will bring up Mullins, 1-1 count. Slider there, swung on, missed, count 1-2. This is the outing that they needed from a starter, as Mullins will ground this one. It's going to be a tough play by Kemp coming in. Mullins cannot beat it out. First out of the 7th. Ryan Mountcastle now up 1-1 count. 84th pitch of the day here from Cole Irving. This one is hit foul. Count 1-2. Fastball there, swung on, missed. Mountcastle. Trey Mancini 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, 1 for 7 altogether in this series so far. This is only the second game of a 3-game set. Nuis knocks this one down, picks it back up, cannot get it over in time, but a good play there by Sheldon Nuis. It will count as a base hit. This one will be hit out into center. Christian Pache getting it, throwing it in is Pache. Holding up at third is Mancini. Surrenders now on second and third with 2 outs. Warming up in the bullpen is Austin Pruitt as well as Sam Selman. As Irving will get Hayes to swing and miss. It is a 1-2 count. Hayes holds up there. Same spot, count 2-2. Hayes 1 for 2 on the day. As Hazel rocked this one out to the wall, Stephen Piscotty, that'll go off the wall. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and he is safe in there at second, 5-2. So Cole Irvin gives up his first runs of the ball game, needing just 1 more out. This will bring up Jorge Mateo with that sinker swung on miss, count 1-2. And he gets him. Strikeout looking, beautiful pitch there by Mateo. So Austin Hayes does rock a 2-run double. A's do hold on to a 5-2 lead. Keegan Aiken pitched yesterday, has a 4.42 ERA. He is set to pitch now. 2-1 count to Tony Kemp. Kemp's going to rock this one out into right field, and that'll go down for base hit. Big game here from Tony Kemp today, and that'll be a stand-up double there for the starting second baseman. Kemp with a big run out to right. This will bring up Billy McKinney, 0 for 3 on the day. Isn't the best against lefties, but we'll give him a shot here, 1-1 count. This will go high there for a ball count, 2-1. McKinney batting 256, so he's really dropping now in average, but hopefully he can either get on base and or at least rock a hit. And Billy McKinney fell off that 4-seam, count 2-2. Was hot for some time. Has cooled down. He has some good power. Not the best contact against lefties, but good power. As McKinney will rock this one out to deep right off the wall. And McKinney gets caught trying to extend it. Bad base running on my part. I didn't know if it was going to be caught or not. But there is a runner on third. At least McKinney got a hit for stats. This will bring up Seth Brown 1-1 count. This will go for a ball count 2-1. Runner now on third. All Brown needs to do is just put this in play and he'll probably score. Three to one count as he takes for a walk. Ideally, though, you don't want to force anything. 3-1 count now. Aiken to Brown. Brown launches this one. That's going to go for a run. Brown trying to turn two. Can he extend it? Brown in there safely with two. RBI double there for Seth Brown. Oakland takes a 6-2 lead with Sean Murphy up again. Or Sean Murphy up. He's 2 for 3 and they're having a big day hitting, batting .231. Count 1 and 2. And Murphy will strike out looking low. This will bring up Albert Pujols, full count for the legend first baseman / DH. On the 3-2 count, Pujols rocks this one. Oh, it's caught out and left, hit a little bit too hard. Staying in now is Cole Irving working 2-2 count. This is Jacob Nottingham count full now. Count 3 and 2, 16,000 attendance here in Oakland. As this will be Tony Kemp fielding, throwing over Nottingham first out. See if Irving can give me at least a full 8. Full count out here to Ramon Urias. Sinker, grounded. Andrus, field, throw over, out. Corbin now 1-1 here to Colton Cowser, excuse me. Irving with the pitch. This one grounded. Tony Kemp cannot get there as Cowser is on for a base hit. This will bring up Cedric Mullins 3-1. This one is hit deep. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's going to stay fair. It is gone. 6-4 after Cedric Mullins' bomb. That'll be the end of the game there for Cole Irving. It's a tough one. Going in now is Pruitt. Austin Pruitt coming in. Look at his stats in a minute. 4.50 ERA. Who knows this pitcher you really want in? Ryan Mountcastle up 2-1 count. Make that 2-2, force him in there. All they need is one more out. Hopefully Pruitt can get it. Slider. Mountcastle grounded just foul. Thank goodness. 2-2 pitch now here. Holding up, and Baltimore is going to pop this one up. Tony Kemp getting underneath it there for the final out. So 6-4 game now. Cole Irving was having a good outing. Probably stayed in a little bit too long. Left a pitch hanging. Dylan Tate comes in with a 5.23 ERA. Probably left one hanging too long. Selman can sit down. Kolorak and Trevino warming up. As Max Schumann is going to be coming in now for Sheldon Neuse. Batting .348 is Max Schumann. Full count against Dylan Tate. And Schwayman, ideally, big slider there from Tate to strike him out. Swing up Christian Pache. 1 for 3, working a 1-1 count. Sinker there, almost got him. Count 1 and 2. Tried to bunt there. Pache with the big 1 for 3. And he'll swing and miss on the slider there for Tate's second straight strikeout. Tate does actually a really good job of coming in and striking out people. As this will bring up Stephen Piscotty 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, he'll get him on the slider, count 2 and 2. And Piscotty swing and miss. So Tate comes in, strikes out 3, strikes out the slide. Schumann will be playing third, and coming in to pitch now is Lou Trevino, and 3 saves. He has 3 saves and 4 opportunities with a 9 ERA. So bring up Trey Mancini. Sinker misses. I just like count 3-1. Mancini 1 for 3 on the day. Cutter fouled off. Count 3-2. Sinker there. Ooh, fouled off, but Mancini got a good hold of that one. Count 3-2. This one fielded. Schumann thrown out there for the first out. Anthony Santander having himself a game 3 for 3. I mean, he's really just having himself a series. That one going for a ball there. Count 2-1. Make that 2-2 as he fouls off the sinker. Saw there popped up. Elvis Andrus gets it there for the second out. Let's go bring up Austin Hayes, 1-1 count. That pitch is missed. Count 2-1. Fastball right down the middle. Gets it. Piscotti off the wall, throwing this one in. Andrus throwing this one over to Kemp, who's covering second, and he gets in there safely. Bring up Jorge Mateo, who has had himself a slashing year. That slurve hangs. It is hit deep. Christian Pasha out there in center makes the play, and the Oakland A's has successfully beaten Baltimore 6-4. Cole Irvin 7.2, pitched 8 hits, 4 strikeouts, 4 earned. Jordan Lyles gets lost. Trevino with the save. Tony Kemp with the big game 2 for 2. This was hit a lot. As we'll head into the next game, as of right now, it is Zach Eflin pitching. I'm going to see if that is okay to do. It is not okay. Marshall Conway is still hurt. We'll give AJ Puck the start there. Max Schumann is going to come in and start. This is a Grayson Rodriguez day. There you go. Max Schumann grab second. That's fine. You listen to A's Baseball and A's Radio Network. On the mound is AJ Puck. He has a 2.84 ERA in only 6.1 innings as he gets his first start of the year. Actually, his first career start as well. AJ Puck on the mound for his first career start. Ramon Uri is batting 185 to lead off. We are underway as Puck misses. 2-1 count. A's after winning against the Baltimore 7-2 as Puck Chad Pinder out there in left. Makes the play there for the first out of the inning. Colton Krauser, no home runs to ERA, is batting 256. The lefty. That one's in there for a strikeout, 1-2. Colton Krauser was a first-round draft pick in this past MLB draft. He's making his first career in the MLB as Schumann gets the pop out there for the second out. Full 2-2 count now here to Cedric Mullins hitting 258. Slider there fouled off. Count will remain 2-2. Mullins now hitting this one, and right fielder Seth Brown will come over there for the final out. So 1-2-3 inning for AJ Puck in his first career start this spring. Grayson Rodriguez, 9 ERA in 3 starts with an 0-2 record, 10 strikeouts, 14 walks, 17 hits, and a 2.21 whip. Elvis Andrus batting 274 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs is set to lead off 1-1 count here. Grayson Rodriguez now with the pitch. Andrus is going to pop this one up. The A's do a good job at making pitchers with a high ERA this year do good. So, hopefully that changes. Max Schumann, no home runs, 1 RBI. He's batting second, playing second base as well. Tony Kemp had a big game last week. He's a little bit shaken up from being hit twice in the back. Also a little bit tired as well. playing a lot of straight games, they gave Max Schumann the start here, 3-2 count. And Schumann will foul off that high four seam to stay alive, really working Grayson Rodriguez early. Now the pitch here from Rodriguez to Schumann. Again, he's going to hit this one fouls. I believe this is the 8th pitch of this at bat. Could be wrong. 3-2 count now from Rodriguez to Schumann. And Schumann will hit this one high and into right. It's going to be a tough play, just foul. Schumann really staying alive. Grayson Rodriguez now 11th pitch of this inning. And Schumann will work a walk. Beautiful at bat there by Max Schumann. This will bring up Ramon Laureano. As Laureano now sending this one deep. Schumann having now to race to first, and he is in there just safely. My oh my! Schumann tried to get him stealing. Could not. 1-1 count. This one is hit through the line, and Schumann now going home all the way from first. Schumann's in there safely. The speedster, and Oakland takes a 1-0 lead. He was stealing from second. Schumann goes all the way from first to third, and an RBI single there from Seth Brown gives Oakland an early 2-1 lead. Murphy now sending this one high and deep, should be caught out in center, and it is. Oakland will have a 1-0 lead after one, thanks to an RBI single from Seth Brown, where Max Schumann really just took off flying around the bases. Ryan Moncastle now up with a 2-4-2 circle change, goes for a ball. For a walk, that goes Trey Mancini now. 2-5-4, stinker in there for a strike count 1-2. AJ Puck now 1-2. Pitch high, count 2-2. Slider there is hit. Schumann knocks this one down. Can't do anything though. It's a good play by Schumann. This bring up Austin Hayes batting 1-7-2. Full count now here from Puck. Hayes sends this one deep to left, but it'll turn foul. Major Puck needs a foul ball here. This one's fouled off. Count still 3-2. This one is hit foul once again. Count will remain 3-2. So now hit out into left. Chad Pinder getting underneath it. Pinder now is just going to send this one in and just throwing this one into Sheldon Noyes. This ring in Rougned Odor batting 231. Does have a few bombs this year, I think. 2-1 count. Yeah. Oh no, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. His only home runs in this series. Made that 3-1. His Puck missed his spot. Jorge Mateo on deck. That's one guy you don't want on deck right now, as he is relatively hot. Odor is going to pop this one up. Sean Murphy just in foul territory gets it for the second out. AJ Puck running on first and second with no out. Now his runners on first and second with 2 outs. 1-1 count. Jorge Mateo sinker in there at 98 miles per hour for a strike. Count now 1-2. Puck. Mateo fouls this one off. A lot of pitches this inning for Puck, which is not too spectacular. Puck hits Mateo. That's not good. This bring up Jacob Nottingham, though, batting a 190. 1-2 count here. Make that 2-2. As that'll score 1. That throw is offline. That'll score 2. Baltimore takes an early 2-1 lead. This will bring up Ramon Urias again, as this is hit to center, and Laureano should get underneath it. He does. Baltimore does take a 2-1 lead, though, as AJ Puck gives up 2. This will bring up Albert Pujols working against Grayson Rodriguez. 1-1 count. Rodriguez now set to pitch. This will go for a ball count 2-1. Yeah, I know Conway is, but he's hurt right now. He's a pro leg muscle, so really can't warm up. Puck has to go at least 5. Rodriguez now in 2-1 count. Pujols somehow able to hold up. I don't actually know if he held up. Somehow he does, though. 3-1 count. This will 3-1 pitch. Pujols cannot hang up there. Count 3-2. And who else work a walk? Bringing Chad Pinder. Luckily, has a 3-1 count. He's batting 169 though, so he's not having himself a good year whatsoever. Pinder will take a 4-seam in there for a strike count, 3-2. 1 home run, 4 RBIs, batting 169. Definitely needs to get something going. And Pinder will swing at that just to stay alive. Was very late on it. Somehow got something on that bat. Full count now here. And Pinder will get this through. This will bring up a 2-1 count on Billy McKinney. He's batting 273, 7 home runs, 15 RBIs. McKinney's going to foul off that 4-seam count 2-2. And McKinney will swing and miss there on the 4-seam. Just swung underneath. This is bringing up Sheldon Noyes, 1 out, 1-1 count. And Noyes will hit this one foul. Don't know if this is the guy you really want up. Batting 172, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Has not been good. In general this year, he's going to swing and miss on the slider, so that's at least a little bit better. Probably want this guy up, Elvis Andrus, 3-2 count RBI opportunity here. Maybe not, because it's Pujols. As Andrus will work a walk, let's bring up Max Schumann, runners. Base is loaded, actually, for Max Schumann, 1-1 count. Batting 333 is Schumann. Oh, he's going to swing and miss there on the 4-seam count, 1-2. Struck out in his 1 appearance last game, pinch hitting. And Schumann will... Oh, that'll just be out. I thought that was dropping. So Baltimore might have wasted one of their best opportunities to get a run. Colton Krauser to start the 3rd here. Puck misses that pitch, count 2-1. That one's in there for a strike, count 2-2. Puck already getting tired, which isn't good. It's going to be a bullpen game, 100%. It's going to be a tough play out in short by Andrus. He is able to get underneath and make the play, though, for the first out. Two to one count now. Puck with the fastball. This will get down there for a base hit. Probably 2, knowing Mullins' speed. Brown throwing it over, and Mullins is in there safely with the double. We're up Conway. Mullins in there safely. Kind of reacted slow to it. This is right. Mountcastle almost takes him deep. No throw in as Mullins will be in there safely. 3-1 lead for Baltimore. Bring up now Trey Mancini. See if AJ Puck can get out of this inning. Well, Mancini's going to rock this one. Chad Pinder. Throwing it in. Eldon can't work it over in time. Double there. That would be the day for Puck. Coming in is Marshall Conway, who was injured in his last start just for a few days, pitching a 4.26, 1-2 record. Seeing if he can at least get out of this inning, and maybe this can be like his return type day. So he's fully healthy, and then we work him back into the rotation. Count now 2-2. Grounded Schumann. Final out. Baltimore does have a 3-1 lead, though. Moon Laureano 0 for 4 of this series, working a 3-1 count on Grayson Rodriguez. And Laureano launched this one out into deep center. And Laureano just shy of the warning track. Just shy of the wall. Out at the warning track. So bring up Seth Brown. He had a single and RBI earlier, working a 1-1 count. Brown with the big change-up take there, count 2-1. And Brown will send this one relatively... No, it's not even close to being deep. Left field gets it, second out. Let's bring up Sean Murphy now. Working a 1-1 count on Grayson. Murphy will take that slider there for ball, count 2-1. Murphy 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs in the last game. Batting 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 220. Count 2-1. And Murphy, you'll ground this one out. Full count now here to Odor from Conway. Conway with the pitch, he'll work a walk. Odor on. Count now 2-1 to Jorge Mateo. Truman turns 1, Andrus gets the second. Double play ball there. So now be Jacob Nottingham, 2-1 count. 1 for 1 on the day, make that 2-2 count. Got him in free agency this past off-season. Nottingham fouls off. 100-mile-per-hour pitch there from Marshall Conway. This one's fouled off at 99. Nottingham once again fouled off, count 2-2. And that 12-6 go completely off mark, count 3-2. Fouled off at 102 miles per hour. Conway just reached. Wow. What a pitch. And Nottingham wants full count. An extra pitch walk. Ramon Urias. 1-1 count. Urias is going to hit this one. I don't think Pinder's getting there. Pinder is not getting there. Tried to, though. Respect the effort. Did not get there. Truman's just going to turn this one to short. As that'll be the final out of the innings. Now up is Albert Pujols against Grayson Rodriguez. 1-1 count here, bottom 4. Rodriguez is going to swing and miss there on Pujols for the curveball. Count now 1-2. Pujols going to take that slider there, count 2-2. Pujols worked a walk earlier. And Pujols is going to swing and miss on the slider because he sucks. Chad Pinder up. Count 1-1. And Pinder will swing and miss on the high 4-seam. You know, just make Grayson Rodriguez look like fucking Noah Syndergaard. That's okay. Count 1-2 here from Rodriguez. To Pinder, he's going to foul off that 4-seam just late. Probably honestly would have just been a fly out anyway, but it's okay. 1-2 count now. And Pinder will actually get another base hit, so Chad Pinder 2 for 2. I'll take that. Chad Pinder 2 for 2 on the day as he singles out 2 right. This will bring up power hitter Billy McKinney, who has fallen off, but is batting .267, so maybe he can turn back on as he will foul off that 2-seam, make that count 2-2. Need a pitch right where Billy likes it. And Billy did not like it there. He swings and misses. Big strikeout there for Grayson Rodriguez. Don't even know what number strikeout that is on the day, but I don't even want to know. 1-1 count out to Sheldon Neuse. And Neuse is going to fly this one out, such as he has done multiple times this year. Don't know why he's still in the starting lineup. Probably because the A's don't have too many people. For time's sake, I do want to kind of move this forward a little bit. Mullen singles, double play. Elvis Andrus now 1-1 count. against Grayson Rodriguez here, bottom 5, because I do want to finish this series tonight, and pitching is kind of also annoying me. Change up, swung on and missed there by Elvis Andrus. And Andrus, almost hit with the fastball there, count 2-2. Andrus batting 270 on the year, so he's fallen down. And Andrus just early on that hit foul. That was on, that might have been a base hit, or it probably would have been a fly out to left. Either way, count 2-2 here for Elvis Andrus. Andrus fouling off that 4-seam. Andrus once again fouling off that slider, count 2-2. And Andrus is going to swing and miss there on the low slider. I have no idea how many strikeouts Grayson Rodriguez has. I don't want to check, but I also do. I don't want to check stats in general. Jesus Christ, he has 5, making him look like a stud. Max Schumann now up 2-2 count. That's thrown at him, count 3-2. Former 20th round pick by Oakland back in 2018. And Schumann will rock this one right through for a base hit. Max Schumann scored from first earlier. See if he can do that again. Seth Brown RBI single back in the first. This will bring up Ramon Laureano, 1-1 count. Awful bunt from Laureano. Still can't do that either. Great. This will bring up Seth Brown again. 1 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI single. 1-1 count. Oh, he was very early on that changeup. Probably actually could have taken it deep too. 1-2 count. Oh, that hits Brown. I got away from Grayson Rodriguez and absolutely hit Seth Brown. So that will be the end of his day, coming in as Tanner Scott, lefty here against Sean Murphy. 2-2 count for Scott. 0 for 2 with Sean Murphy on the day. Speedy one on second. Relatively decent speed. Doesn't matter though. Murphy's going to do what he's done probably 30 times already this year, and that's strikeout. Ground out, strikeout, and ground out. As this will bring up Albert Pujols. Working against lefty. Pujols batting 232. Hopefully he can get started again. Hit a few home runs early on this year. 1-1 count. Pujols is going to get underneath this one and pop this one out for the first out. Bottom 6 here. And Oakland really is struggling to get hits. Really struggling to do anything. One guy who has surprisingly been getting hits today is Chad Pinder, batting 197. Surprisingly been the man to do it is that slider that goes for a ball, count 2-1. Second round draft pick back in 2013. Longest tenured A at 3 seasons. Count 2-1. Make that 3-1 slider, goes for a ball. Billy McKinney on deck, batting 261. Has cooled down a little bit, but still a good hitter. And Pinder will work on base with the walk. Billy McKinney 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. See if he can get anything here. Does have good power against lefties, but contact not so much. 4-seam in his legs. Moves out of the way. In the last 9 games, he has 6 bombs and 11 RBIs. As that'll hit McKinney in the leg. Take your base. Tanner Scott comes out after 2 straight walks. Dylan Tate comes in. He struck out the side. His last appearance. 1-1 count. Sheldon Noyce is up. Not ideal here. Slider swung on, miss, count 1-2. Noyce absolutely ice cold with runners in scoring position with a 214 average. I mean, considering that's a sinker strikeout, considering he has a 1 altogether. Doesn't surprise me. Let's bring up Elvis Andrus, 0-2. 266 RBI chance though here for Elvis Andrus. Circle change 1-2. Is Dylan Tate really going to come out and strike out the side again? Circle change swung on, just fouled off there by Andrus. These pitches are getting them. Count 1-2. And Andrus is not going to strike out the side, but once again, Oakland doing what they do best is that justice games all season, leaving runners in scoring position. Single there from Mateo, fly out, pop out, and Krauser fly out. This will come in Cole Sulzer, 7.71 ERA. Max Schumann up, he's 1 for 2 on the day, bang 346. 1-1 count. And Schumann is going to, I'm pretty sure he fouled that off. Could be wrong. Anyway, 1-2 count. This one's fouled off once again, count 1-2. Rays won an extra against the Cubs. Oh, I thought I pulled that away. So that'll technically count as a strikeout. I thought I pulled that away, though. Ramon Laureano up 0 for 3. 186 on the year is Laureano with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. I mean, no one in the A's can get any hits. Laureano's going to foul off that circle change, count 1 and 2. That was the pitch, too. And Laureano will send this one out to center. It might bloop down. It does bloop down. Ramon Laureano somehow gets a base hit. First one in like years. This will bring up Seth Brown, 2-1 count. Two to one. Oh, that circle change was actually very early. I thought that was a fastball coming. Count 2 and 2. Is that hung? Seth Brown tie game. Get out of here. Oakland ties it. At 2 apiece. Holy Toledo is right. One pitch is all they needed. 410 feet there for Seth Brown. Absolute ball masher. As this will bring up Sean Murphy. 0 for 3, batting .209, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, only 9 hits on the year for Sean Murphy, as that one goes for a ball count 2 and 1. Seth Brown got the circle changed. The circle change hung on Sulzer. Seth Brown took advantage as Murphy takes that 4-seam in there. Sulzer going completely away from the circle change. After that one, count 3 and 1 here for Murphy. Oh, circle change was actually thrown, and that was actually a good position there. Probably hung a little bit more than Sulzer wanted, but Murphy held off. As the 4-seam will walk Murphy, I thought that was going to be a strike, taking it. This will bring in Pujols. Will come in as Keegan Aikens, so they put in a lefty Keegan Pujols. That's an interesting tactic, as Pujols is historically better hitting against lefties than righties. And Pujols are very early on that, otherwise he probably would have taken that one deep. Count 1 and 2. Aiken to Pujols. And this one's fouled off, count 1 and 2 still. Thought Pujols was going to... Pujols is due for one, eventually. And this one's going to be fouled off. Baltimore's Bat Boy getting it. Count will remain 1 and 2. This one taken for ball count 2 and 2. Slider in at the feet of Albert Pujols. And Pujols is going to swing and miss on the high 4-seam. This will bring in Chad Pinder. 2 for 2 on the day. Walked earlier. Count 1 and 1. And that might be the first out on the day for Pinder. Yes, it will be. Big play there by second baseman. Oakland, however, does tie it at 3 with an absolute shot there from Seth Brown. Marshall Conway still in. Single there for Mullins. Mountcastle pop-up, Mancini, ground out Hayes. This will bring in Paul Fry. No ERA in 2 games, 3.2 innings, 3 strikeouts to 2 walks, as this is Billy McKinney 0 for 2. McKinney hitting .261. 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, 2 and 1 count now from Fry to Billy. McKinney, oh, that 4-seam fouled off by McKinney. That was his pitch. Just late on that. That's on time. That's potentially gone and or at least hit. Count 2 and 2 now here to McKinney. This will go for a ball there. Count 3 and 2. And McKinney will work a walk. This will bring in Sheldon Nuez. Was he against lefties? That's good. He's good against lefties. Or at least he's decent against lefties, stats-wise. Count 1 and 2. Oh my. That slide, that was all me. That wasn't even a waste. That was me. He's pissed. Anyway. Elvis Andrews up. Count 1 and 1. Come on, Elvis Andrews. The pitch here from Fry. This one goes for a ball. Count 2 and 1. He's mounting a comeback. Fry with the pitch, that changeup off the mark. Count now 2 and 2. And Andrus is going to ground this one out. We'll head top 9. A's 3, Baltimore 3, Conway, Odor with the single, Mateo ground out, Nottingham walk strikeout there, Kowser fielder choice. So A's will have a shot. Max Schumann 1 for 3, 1 for 4 this series. Paul Fry to pitch here to Schumann, 1-1 count. Schumann takes this one, count 2 and 1. 1 run does it here for Oakland. They can walk off bottom 9. Will we see our first extra inning games? The extra inning rule isn't in effect, I do believe. Might be. That is fun. I missed count 2 and 2. Could be. I don't think it is, though. Fry now to pitch. 2-2 count. This one taken low for a ball, just missed, count 3 and 2. Good eye there from Max Schumann. Ramon Laureano on deck. Does good against lefties. Count 3 and 2. I mean, Laureano doesn't do good in general. And then Schumann will get this one down for base hit. Mateo cannot get there. So the speedy Max Schumann is on deck is on base. This will bring in Ramon Laureano, 1-2 count. Checking up there, Schumann. How's Laureano when it comes to bunting? Does not have a good bunt. Plus, I can't anyway. It's a 1-2 count. Paul Fry with the 1-2 pitch here. Laureano's gonna. Oh no! Laureano hits into 1, and he does what he does best. Ramon Laureano. He's gotten rid of the best chance Oakland had at walking off by hitting into a double play. This will bring up Seth Brown. I mean, he does have some power, Seth Brown. I take that back. Deep to right. Caught by Cedric Mullins in right center. What a play. We will head into extras. Yeah, the runner rule's not in effect. Fly out, error. Fly out, fly out. This will bring in Sean Murphy now, 1-1 count. Thought Seth Brown might have just walked off. This will bring up Sean Murphy, 1-1 count. Here against Paul Fry. This is taken for a ball, count 2-1. There is a guy who can walk off Sean Murphy. Only thing is he is not batting good this year. Only has 1 home run, 6 RBI. Struck out 7 times compared to 21 times compared to 7 walks. Count now 2-1 from Fry to Murphy. This one take 3-1. I mean, if Murphy can get on base, that's ideal. And a 3-1 count. Fry with the pitch. Oh, Murphy will foul off the 4-seam. Count 3 and 2. Full count now here from Fry to Murphy. And Murphy's going to pop this one up such as he normally does, and that'll be the first out here at bottom 10. Will we see 11 innings? Coming in is Pujols, 3-2 count, 10 Pujols, establish a little bit of his prime self here, and send the A's packing home with the dub. 3-2 count, Pujols deep to the left. It's going to be caught. It's staying in the park. Pujols got a hold of that ball, thought it was a chance. Now does bring up Chad Pinder, 2 for 3 with 2 singles so far today. His batting average is close to being back over 200. 1-1 count here for Pinder. He's going to get underneath that ball. It's going to be a tough play for Nottingham, but he throws him out in time. This is Mario Petitson, fly out, ground out, and another out. This is bringing Billy McKinney with Tyler Wells comes in, pitching at 3.86, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Bringing Billy McKinney, 1-2 count, 0 for 2 on the day, batting 261. And the slider, they say, got McKinney. He's a little bit upset about that call. I don't think he went around. Let's bring up Sheldon Neuse. No, it will not. Coming in for Neuse is Tony Kemp. Hopefully Kemp can play third base. I didn't think he cannot. Great. Oh well. Tony Kemp is in. And Kemp will get a base hit to at least keep these things rolling. What's coming in now is Elvis Andrus. I don't know if there's a way I can make a defensive change. That's okay. Elvis Andrus now 1-1 count here against Tyler Wells. With Kemp up, swung on and missed on the 4-seam. Count 1-2. Andrus fouls this one, and it's going to be caught by the catcher. This will bring up 2-hole Max Schumann. 2 for 4 on the day, batting 357, 10 hits, 1 RBI. And Schumann's going to swing and miss there on the low slider, count 1-2. Low slider there is taken there by Schumann, count 2-2. Schumann's going to foul off that 4-seam, count will remain 2-2. Four-seam taken there for ball, count 3-2. Ramon Laureano is on deck. Full count now here to Schumann. Hung over the middle, Schumann just out on a fielder's choice. Gonna have to keep Kemp in. Hope he can play third base. Fly out, ground out, strike out. There you go. Bringing Ramon Laureano now 1-1 count. Bottom 12 here. Tyler Wells still in. And Laureano will be out after a ground out there to short. Or second base. Go play there by Urias. Let's bring up Seth Brown. He homered earlier in this game. Can he do it again? He takes that circle change there for ball, count 2-1. 5 home runs, 14 RBIs, batting 278 is Seth Brown. Takes that slider there for a ball, count 3-1. Charles Murphy on deck, batting 205. Brown's going to foul off that 4-seam. That's probably the pitch. Full count now here. From Wells to Brown. And Brown's going to hit that one against the chip. Brown will have an opportunity to turn 2. He will. And Seth Brown is on second base with a doubles. This will bring up Sean Murphy. 3-1 count. Or 1-1 count. 0 for 4 on the day is Murphy. All Murphy needs is a hit. He can't hit it, but he will advance Seth Brown to third. So it'll bring up Albert Pujols. 1-2 count. This is the best chance here for Oakland to win it. And Pujols is going to foul off that slider. Count will remain 1-2. But either by Pujols, so at least stay alive. Oh, Pujols is going to swing on and miss. And they'll get Pujols out. Head top 13. Guerrera is pitching. Ground out. Mancini ground out. Hayes with the solo shot. And then Odor ground out. Baltimore is now 3 outs away from winning. 1-1 count here now to Chad Pinder. Did Pinder go around? Yes, he did. Count 1-2. Pitch now here from Wells to Pinder, as Pinder is going to hit this one to short, who makes the play over there. Bring up Billy McKinney, 1-1 count. I don't think McKinney went around. He did not. He held up. Count 2-1. Two to one pitch. Kenny fouls off the 2-seam there, count, or 4-seam there, count 2-2. McKinney's going to take that curveball there, count 3-2. Tony Kemp is on deck, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, batting .242. Pitch now here from Wells to McKinney. McKinney's going to ground this one out to third. You can't beat it out. Bring up Tony Kemp. He's 1 for 1. If he can just at least get on base. 4-seam fouled off, and the A's are down to their final strike of the game. 1-2 count. Kemp staying alive. Kemp gets a hold of this one. It drops. So bring up Elvis Andrus. Andrus now in a full count, 3-2. And that slider will get him. Orioles will win this game 4-3. Until Guerrero gets lost to an absolute chaotic start there. Frankie Montas now back on the mound. Go with Frankie Montas for the first start here. After that game, we'll give Seth Brown the day off, 100%. There you go. So we have Montas on the mound 1-3 with the 2.19, and then Garrett Stallings 6.75 is going to be the last game of the series. Going to skip the starting pitching here. So Montas here in the first inning. Mateo double, crosser fly out, Mullins ground out, Mancini strike out, so he allows 1 hit, gets out of it. Helps Andrus 1 home run, 3 RBIs, batting .250. Garrett Stallings not pitching well to 6.75. Bullpen is definitely depleted for both teams, so it's going to have to be a starting pitching game. 2-1 count now here. Andrus swings and misses there on the high 4-seam, count 2-2. Just late on that one. Change up there, fouled off by Andrus. I believe that was early. Count will remain 2-2. Andrus fouls off that 4-seam once again, count 2-2. Late on that one. And Andrus will go down swinging there on that changeup. Good pitch over Stallings. Bring up Tony Kemp. Batting .254, 1 home run. Or 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, I believe, 4 seams for a ball there, count 2-1. Yeah, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs for Kemp. Kemp's going to foul off that 4-seam there, count 2-2. They can at least work close to a full count. That'll be great for Oakland's sake. And that curveball fouls off, count 2-2 still as well. Kemp will take that 4-seam for ball, count now 3-2. Good eye there from Mr. Tony. And that will be a walk there for Tony Kemp. Omar Laureano now up, count 2-2, batting 194. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Slider, he'll go around just to drop his average down some more. We have Sean Murphy batting exactly 200, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Murphy swings and misses down the slider, count 1-2. Murphy fouling off the 4-seam there. Count 1-2. And Murphy will swing and miss on the slider, striking out. Santander ground out, Rushman walk, Odor strikeout, Nottingham fielders choice is to bring up Max Schumann batting 5th, 345. 1-1 count here on Stallings. Schumann's going to hold up on the slider, count 2-1. Schumann's the best hitter on the Athletics with a 345 average. Schumann's going to foul this one off right down the middle of the plate to stay alive. Count 2-2. And the curveball, they say, got him. It's time to make Stallings look like a Cy Young winner. I know Pinder had a relatively decent game last game. See if he can return that curveball home. Just foul. Or just for a ball, count 2-1. Changeup says he went around. Yeah, guess he did. Count 2-2. Doesn't look like it, but guess he did. And Stallings with his 3rd strikeout of the game. Maybe even his 4th or 5th. Just to bring up Stephen Piscotty now, 1-1 count. Piscotty sending this one out into center. It'll be caught as Garrett Stallings looking like a Cy Young. To say the least. Kelvin Gutierrez strikeout. Mateo strikeout. Krauser ground out. We got Billy McKinney batting 250. 1-1 count. 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, so McKinney has 100% cooled off, though. I do not think he went around. Not even close. Thank you. Count 2-1. Struck out 3 times in the last game. Kenny high 4-seam. Swung on, missed. This guy just out of his contact zone. Count 2-2. Oh, McKinney's slider just early on that. Actually, might have had a chance. Actually, it was very early on that. And McKinney will slash this one right past the shift there for a base hit. Billy McKinney starts off his day 1-for-1. Just to bring up Christian Pache. Working a 2-2 count. He is 158, 1 home run, 1 RBI on the year. This will drop, and McKinney's in there safely, so runners now at 1st and 2nd. For the A's, this will bring up Elvis Andrus. 0-for-1 RBI opportunity for Andrus, batting 246. Not do good with RBI opportunities. To say the least, that was a stupid pitch for me to swing. I knew it was high all the way. Still decided to go around. Andrus sending this one out into left field. It is caught. McKinney tagging. McKinney in there safely. Runners now on 1st and 3rd. This will bring up Tony Kemp batting 254. Worked a walk earlier. Kemp takes this, count 2-2. Kemp has 2 triples, which tied for 2nd in the AL. And Tony Kemp will not do anything good there as he'll hit into a double play. So once again, runners in scoring position, Oakland fails to capitalize. Mullins ground out, Mancini walks, Santander singles pop up, and the strikeout there. So Montes escapes as well. This will bring up Garrett Stallings, now 1-1 count from Laureano. Laureano will fly this one out, caught out in center field, Mullins. Well, Mariano probably has to bat ninth or something at this point. The thing is, you have so many bad hitters, I don't know who to bat ninth. Murphy gets this one down, and this should be two. Murphy trying to extend it. He just gets in there safely. Murphy somehow extends that for a double. Let's bring up a 2-2 count now here for Max Schumann, 0 for 1. Struck out earlier, oh, he'll go down again. That's not good. Hopefully he doesn't go cold. Probably going to be lifted anyway to starting third base role of Sheldon News. Pinder now, 3-1 count here from Stallings. As this will be flew out to first, so another runner in scoring position down the drain for Oakland after a double there from Murphy. Montes ground out, Gutierrez fly out. Another 1-2-3 inning there for Montes. This will bring up Stephen Piscotty 0 for 1. Stallings with the 1-1 count. And the slider missed it from Piscotty. 1-2 count now here from Stallings. Four-seam there goes for ball count 2-2. Good eye there from Piscotty. Ricky Montes pitching pretty good right now. Piscotty fouls off that slider. Count will remain 2-2. Four-seam there goes for ball count 3-2. Billy McKinney on deck hitting .265. Curveball just fouled off by Piscotty, count 3-2. And Piscotty will work a walk there on Stallings. Kinney 1 for 1 on deck. They're not shifting him. Hit it against the shift last time. Kinney takes that high force in there for a ball count 2-1. Kinney has struck out 25 times, which is second in the AL, but he also has 7 home runs. So that's at least good news. Count now 3-1 after he takes that low four seam there for a ball. Christian Pache on deck. 3-1 count now here. Oh, McKinney swung very early there on that changeup and missed it. Full count to Billy McKinney. McKinney now fouling off that curveball count. Will remain 3-2. Just the one pitch. Oh, McKinney needs a curveball to foul off once again. So allow these just to stay alive. As Billy McKinney turns on the curveball, he is back. Holy Toledo, no doubt about that one. Oakland takes a 2-0 lead over Baltimore. 388-foot bomb there for Billy McKinney. As he got the pitch he wanted. Christian Pache now up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Swings and misses on the slider, count 2-2. But Billy McKinney does what he does best, and that's slash home runs. As Pache is going to fly this one out to right. Jorge Mateo easily underneath this one. I'm pretty sure he's playing right field. Actually, no, Santander. Mateo's second base. What am I saying? Pache there with the first out. Elvis Andrus up 0 for 2. He's batting .243. It's completely cooled down. Garrett Stallings up. 1-1 count, and Andrus is doing what he does best. He's falling into a cold streak now. Don't know last time he got a hit, so that's a ground out. Tony Kemp, 0 for 1, walked in the first. 3-1 count now here to Kemp. So Kemp's going to send this one out to center. It's a tough play for Mullins. He's going to make the play, though, for the final out. But Billy McKinney, 2-run shot. Gives the A's a 2-0 lead. Krauser fly out, Mullins ground out, Mancini fly out. This will bring in Jorge Lopez now, pitching a 3.97. Ramon Laureano. And we'll strike out. Couldn't pull that back in time for the curve. And Sean Murphy now 1-1 count. Here against Jorge Lopez. And Murphy does what he does best, pops it up. Second out. Schumann's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 1-1 count here. Schumann swings and misses there on that slider. That 4 seems high, count 2-2. Good eye by Max Schumann. Schumann's not going to be able to get that pass up through the first baseman, and he's not fast enough to beat it out. So Schumann not having the best game. Santander strikeout, Rushman strikeout, and Odor ground out. Coming in now is Cole Schlussler. A's are able to take advantage of him a little bit to bring up Chad Pinder, 1-1 count here from Sulcer. Pinder's going to foul this slider off, count 1-2. And slider gets him on the strikeout. Bring up Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 on the day. Walked. Count for 1 now from Sulcer to Piscotty. First team swung on and missed. Count still 1-2. Piscotty's going to ground this one out. So Billy McKinney absolutely launched a home run back in the 5th. 2 for 2. The home run single and 2 RBIs. Circle change they're taking, count 2-1. Kinney batting .280, 8 home runs, 17 RBIs. Oh, that slider got McKinney pluses very early too. Count 2-2. Circle change fouled off, count still 2-2. Kinney's going to foul off that slider. Two. McKinney will rock this one in there for a base hit. It's Billy McKinney now 3 for 3 with 2 singles, a home run, and 2 RBIs, having himself a game. This will bring up Christian Pache, 1 for 2 singled in the 3rd. Only a 190 batting average from him. As Pache will be rocked with the pitch by Sulcer. This will bring up Elvis Andrus, 1 for 16 in the series, has completely fallen, batting .239 now. 1 for 1 count. Slider got him, count 1-2. This is not good with runners in scoring position. That'll probably continue. Andrus takes that one for a ball. Slider getting people to stick. Andrus fouls off the 4 seam there. Count 1 remain 2-2. Oh, Andrus just late on that. Hit for a foul ball. Count remaining 2-2. This one's fouled off again. Count 2-2. Lucas Latigue's doing saves over there for New York. Andrus is going to hit this one for a high fly ball final out. So Elvis Andrus drops again. Don't know what's happening to him. Fly out single, and a strikeout. I don't think Montes finished. Crabtree came in, Dylan Tate. I do want to say I don't think Montes is going to have finished. Oh, he did so far. 8 innings, 3 hits, 165 ERA. So Dylan Tate in, leading off here is Tony Kemp, 1-2 count. That sinker's taking that for ball count 2-2. 25,000 in attendance for the final game of the series. A's looking to split. Baltimore took game 3. Oakland took game 2. Baltimore took game 1. This kind of falls off the sinker. Right now, Oakland up 2-0. Frankie Montas pitching a gem. As Kemp will ground this one over to Mateo at second. This will bring up Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 today, 1-1 count. Laureano fouls off sinker. What else is new? Count 1 and 2. And Laureano gets this one down for a base hit. There we go. Ramon Laureano gets on board there with the base hit, as this will bring up Sean Murphy. 3-1 count. Rocked a double earlier in the game. Ooh, Murray slider was early on that one. Full count. Well, that slider's in there for a ball count. Working to walk. Let's bring up Max Schumann. 0 for 3. Just a big opportunity here for Max Schumann. Only 1 RBI. Is down to 313 batting. Still easily the best in the A's, though. Schumann will fly this out. As I fuck up. That was all me. I messed up base running. Meant to return the other guy. Single allowed strikeout. Santana strikeout. Adley walk. Ramon Urias pinch hit a 3-run home run on Frankie Montas. As all of a sudden, Taylor Wells comes in now to close it. Baltimore has a 3-2 lead as the game left in Frankie Montas for way too long. Normally it slips that out automatically. One-two count now here to Wells. Curveball, there goes for ball, count 2-2. Pinder strikes out, Wells gets 1. Who's on the bench? Coming into pinch hit now is Seth Brown, batting .291. Four seam, there goes for ball, count 2-1. Came in there for Simon Piscotty. Slider there fouled off, count 2-2. Oh, four seam fouled off. That was Brown's pitch. Four seam taken there by Brown for a strike. A 3-1 count now here to Billy McKinney. He's 3 for 3 on the day. And McKinney will work a walk. I'm going to have to put in Stephen Vogt. 1-1 count now here for Stephen Vogt. Can't have Christian Pache up. Vogt's going to foul off that circle change, count 1 and 2. Oh, Vogt goes around and Baltimore will sweep. After a managing mistake, Frankie Montas stayed in all 9. He let up a 3-run home run because he was dealing off a pinch hit. And Baltimore takes the 3-2 win over Oakland. We'll have Eiflin making his debut. That'll be in the next episode. Oakland 7-14. Taking a look here, Mariners luckily 4-15, so a few games ahead. Do you want to quickly take a look at the trade block? Probably isn't too much still. Someone to build around. You can get him for Pinder, Trevino, and Blackburn. Okay. 2 more years of arbitration there for Austin Meadows, hitting 266 home runs, 15 RBIs. Starting pitcher is lit up. Closer has not been good. And Chad Pinder, who Meadows will be replacing anyway. You know what? Let's make that blockbuster deal. So we have gotten Austin Meadows. We got rid of a starting pitcher though. Coming back up into the MLB is going to be Brent Honeywell Jr. Don't know how he's doing in the minors. I don't care enough. So that's fine. And then we do also have to make a relief pitcher move, and I'm going to let it be a closer. Young APOC closer here in the MLB. International prospect. After I change him, making a nice local storyline. International prospect from Panama. And Thomas Lopez. Call him up straight to the MLB. He's going to get the chance to close. And then with that lineup move, Austin Meadows, not Stephen Scotty, Austin Meadows going to be coming in. Starting at third, as of right now, it's just going to be Max Schumann. Because of the way he is hitting. I think that was a big trade for us to go out and get Austin Meadows. Not the best average hitter. We need someone who can bring in runs right now. That is Austin Meadows. Rather bat him third with Brown 4. We did just pull off a trade for Austin Meadows. Do want to see from the other trade block too. Price calls and Krausers are an A. Just don't want to get rid of him. Christian Aurora I do like a lot. But more of a bench piece. I mean, for us he'd start, but it's okay. Nick Pivetta at 29 is a guy I do like, but doesn't have too much left. Clay Holmes. Francisco Mejia. Don't think there is another trade piece I'm thinking about right now. Joe Perez, minors actually slashing relatively good. '26, Eric Law, 26, is an ideal guy. 4 years left arbitration. Played pretty solid. Didn't want Kemp and Klorak though. Prospects don't really have anyone. I mean, they do Laura for Conway straight up, but I don't want to do that. I do Robert Parson. I mean, I wouldn't do Robert Parson. Okay. An Aaron Bummer guy would be good too, but or like a Chris Paddock. Well, Kemp and Klorak. I mean, yeah, these deals aren't bad, but I don't know if I'm feeling Chris Paddock right now. He left arbitration. Maybe more deadline move, but right now I'm liking the team that we got. With Montes Oakland's going to be making his debut in the next episode for 2318. Cole Irvin got Honeywell back up for at least long relief. Signed Thomas Lopez for the bullpen. So hyped we added Austin Meadows now. It's going to be a beast. Hopefully for us, he'll be a beast. He has one complete game and three quality starts in 5 games. I mean, he's pitching like a true ace. Even Conway's playing good too. Brilliant. And our starting rotation isn't bad. It's our bullpen that's not good. I do want to save this, because we did just add Austin Meadows. Excited for his debut. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next few episodes. I want to try to be done with the Rays series by the weekend, because I am going home for Easter Sunday, so it won't be a stream till Monday, starting Friday. So I do want to at least try to be done with that. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.